Everyone, I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Bart. We're here to talk about the levels of wildfire smoke that pretty much all of us have been dealing with all day long. It's been definitely noticeable if you stepped outside or even looked outside, the hazy, smoky look to the skies, and then even smelling it, almost like a campfire or plasticky type of smell to the air. We do have positive news when it comes to that because we are slowly starting to see some clearing, especially for folks closer to Ashtabula County, starting to see more and more of that blue-ish sky. So maybe not fully blue just yet, but we do have another day where we'll have that air quality in place too. So we'll get into it here throughout the video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and I'll try to get to them as we go along. So air quality alert has been extended, so that'll last throughout the day today into tomorrow. Is set to expire on Thursday at midnight. So another full day of conditions where it is going to be a little bit hazy, and you may just want to spend a little bit more time inside, especially for folks that already have some breathing issues. Definitely make sure you're spending time indoors, but with very unhealthy levels that we're seeing, that means that, you know, anyone could have a hard time with some of the particulates that we're seeing within the air. Highest we saw today was right around 291, that air quality index, kind of how we base the particulate matter that we're seeing. Previous, I guess that could be around that high that we've seen in the past, 20 years? Well, that was in February of 2014, and that AQI was at 173. So this is the highest that we've seen it in a while. To kind of put it into perspective, we remember New York City seeing all those pictures and the images and the video of kind of the orangish smoke. They had an AQI of 460, so we're just kind of half of that. Still not good to be outside, but just to kind of put it all into perspective there. Harry says in Ashtabula near the beach, the air seems clear with no smell as of about noon today. Yes, that's where we're starting to see a little bit more clearing, is a bit closer to the lakeshore. And actually you can see that here in terms of visibility. Usually we use this graphic when we're talking about fog, but it also is working for smoke too, since it's closer to the ground, the surface, that we're seeing it here. Ashtabula now starting to see some clearing. It seems like areas in Lake County probably starting to see that too. Now that doesn't mean it's completely clear, but we're really starting to notice that kind of low haze kind of move off to the south. But that does mean it is now being picked up in areas like New Philadelphia and even Worcester. Tay says, so where's the fire? I believe it's near Quebec in Canada, where they've had these wildfires that have been ongoing, and what happens is the wind is able to bring that down. I don't have a way to show you where the fires are, at least right here with my graphics, but I'm sure you can find that on our website at fox8.com. All right, again, visibility moving down to the south. Because of that, temperatures have been a little bit cooler today, cloud coverage as well. So let's talk about that air quality alert that we have right now. Just looked this up moments ago. In Cleveland, we're currently at an air quality index of 255. So again, that kind of puts us in the very unhealthy to unhealthy range. Now we are starting to see a few areas where it's getting a little bit better, but still kind of in that range where you don't really want to be spending a lot of time outdoors in that. Let's talk about when we're expecting relief. So as you can see, taking us up through the night, still dealing with some of that higher levels of smoke. Some improvements throughout the day tomorrow, not completely gone, but we will start to see some of the heavier abundance of that start to move away, and then things will start to thin out, especially by Friday, starting to get back to a little bit of normal there. So really just kind of one more day of dealing with the hazy conditions, although we'll start to notice that haze kind of fizzle out throughout the day tomorrow, moving to the south and kind of moving on out of here. Rain will definitely help kind of clear out the atmosphere, but we really don't have any big major systems heading our way. We'll have the chance for a few pop-up showers and a few rumbles of thunder this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but not total washout. Things will stay warm too, so that air quality alert. That's why it's lasting into the day tomorrow. It's supposed to be a little bit warmer. So it should be clear as we head into Friday, and even the weekend shouldn't have to deal with it as much. Hopefully, knock on wood, and hopefully they can get those fires under control too from the outbreak in Canada. A lot of 80s here, so summer definitely makes it to the forecast. If you're interested more on our local forecast, I get a little bit more in depth on that on our video that is posted at fox8.com underneath the forecast discussion. We'll also be on Fox 8 at 10 o'clock tonight, so you can find the latest there. We'll be following this and, of course, a deep dive into your local forecast. All right, hopefully everyone has a nice, safe night. Again, we'll keep you updated on the air quality, but as for now, if you can, just limit that time outside. Spend a little bit more time inside if you can. All right, everyone stay safe.